Don't get sucked into the machine. This is the Daily Dose of Dawn at Dawn, number 48, videos designed to expand your thinking. How to spot fakes. If you can't know the truth, don't let a lie control your feelings. When I put together Dose 31 about how there are so many bot accounts, rage baiters, and fishers online, several people commented and asked that I do a dose about how to spot the fakes. Okay, in personal accounts, the name orientation being swapped, having the last name first and the first name last, or odd punctuation. Looking for misgendered bios. If it says she updated her profile pic and it's without a question a man, that's also a sign. Someone says they live in the USA, but all their friends and page likes are from Nigeria or some other unrelated location. If their timeline shows years of pictures and events all uploaded on the same day, it's probably a fake build. For business accounts, individuals are getting these copyright notices as well, not just businesses that advertise. Any message that you get from Messenger claiming to be from Facebook or Meta is fake. Facebook doesn't use individuals to send their messages. They only communicate through the notifications, and it's undeniable when it's real. If they think you violated intellectual property, they're going to take your post down first and then notify you. So any warning messages you get in Messenger or your email inbox are just phishing attempts to steal your password. Spoofing your actual friends is when you get a friend request from a friend that you're already friends with. Scammers will take your friends' pictures and copy all their information and then create a new account using their name and their photo, adding all their existing friends, hoping you'll fall for it. And then they can message you as the friend and try and con you out of money or whatever scam they're trying to achieve. Sometimes your friends did create another profile. They ended up in Facebook jail or whatever and decided to create an additional identity for themselves. I have a lot of friends who have done that. So the best thing is when you get a friend request that is from someone you're already friends with, just shoot them out a message on their original account. Say, hey, screen grab, got this friend request. Is this you or is someone trying to be you? And if they say, oh gosh, no, someone's trying to be me, then you can report it as pretending to be someone else and then choose your actual friend's account out of that name. I usually see those get taken down fairly quickly as long as they have a profile photo and a name matching your friend that they're copying. Romance scams. It's funny, I got a romance scam friend request right before I shot this video. The profile was locked down so tight that none of these things would make a difference. So if you get a profile photo that looks like someone's trying to date, trust that it's probably a romance scam. If they do have other information on their profile, these are some of the things that you can look for. Military members stationed abroad. Generals are not finding love on Facebook, I promise. Doctors Without Borders, who then end up needing your help from some weird emergency. Freshly divorced men with small children in their profile picture, starting over. The messages that you'll get are something like "Hello, dear," and they always say the dear. I want to get to know you, and I always say, "Great, that's what my wall's for." And then I end up blocking them. Once I find out they're a scammer, I don't even want them as a follower, so I just block the account. When you're connected to a scammer, it opens up to more scammers, especially if their friend list is available. Because if they got 20 people to go along with it and you're one of them, they're going to add you to their list of people to also do the same thing. Okay. When someone comments something along the lines of, I love the stuff you post, and for some reason I can't friend request you. Will you send me a request? The reason they're writing that is because they already had the ability to send friend requests taken away from them because they're a scammer. If someone sends you a friend request and you look at who they're following, and they're all members of the opposite sex, it's probably a romance scam. When you send a friend request to certain people and they delete that request, you automatically become a follower of that person. So if they're following all vulnerable women, then you know that that's what they're looking to achieve. There are so many of these things. Okay, the highlight scam. You'll see you're going to win something. All you need to do is type at highlight into the comments on Facebook and to be entered to win. It's not real. It's not happening. And adding the highlight just creates a notification in some of your friends' feeds that says, um, your friend really likes this post. Check it out. She highlighted it for you. It gets the page engagement, which makes them money, and it does nothing for you. If you look at the about section on these type of pages and scroll down to the bottom, you'll see all the times the page changed in names and the kind of things that they gave away with changed with that as well, probably. Rage bait has become an incredibly effective tool for people to use to try and increase their engagement to make more money off of social media. They're posting scenarios that aren't real to enrage the people who see them so that they must comment. Um, Often use videos of spousal abuse or just super disrespectful spouses, bad child behavior that goes unchecked, um, mistreating animals. I've even seen fake police cam videos now of created scenarios just designed to make you mad so that you comment. One of the reasons we get sucked into things like this is that we want to be informed. We want to keep ourselves safe. So if you find something in a post that moves you to the point that you feel you need to share it or comment about it, open a browser and search some of the details. See if it's even a real thing. If you find a news article on it, then you'll know what happened. And if you don't, then you know it's probably baloney. Misspelled words are often done intentionally because the grammar Nazis can't help but comment, you use the wrong they, there, or you misspelled a very simple word that it didn't even make sense that it was misspelled. Um, you'll see posts that say, no one can think of a word that starts with O and ends with E, and then you'll get all these like 700 people comment orange. And it's just designed to increase engagement, to push the page out into the algorithm so that the creator can make more money off of it. Okay, that was a lot to digest. I accumulated that knowledge over several years of vetting group member applications and experiencing Facebook both as a person and as a business. More than anything, take your time and look around. If something upsets you, verify it's real before you let yourself get a pit in your stomach about it. And when in doubt, if someone is real, just get out, delete, block, and move on with your life. We want to stay safe online. It's why you're watching this video in the first place. So hopefully you got some good data and you'll learn like I did as you go, and you'll care enough to share it too, because we care about each other and we want to know that we're safe, and together we all win. Got any stories about fakes? I know one of my Facebook friends is a designer in New York City, and he posts screen grabs of all the romance scam emails that he gets. And oh my goodness, it's daily. If you have something like that, drop it in the comments. People love to learn from the experiences of others. I know I do. It's why I've created this community in the first place. Have a great day.